And 7, 8, hold the leg there, and then lower it down. Take this arm that you're lying on and take it straight out in front, in line with your shoulder. Put the palms together. Open up that top arm, let it go to the side, let that head follow. Bring the knees a little closer in towards your chest, so we're going straight across the middle. Feeling that nice stretch in the hip you just worked. Stay here as long as you would like to, and then bring that arm up to the ceiling. Use it to push yourself up. Swing the legs around to the front of the mat. Do our transition before we go to the other side. So the back is nice and straight. You're going to tilt back. Take your hands to the mat behind you. And press into the hands as you roll the shoulders back and open the chest. And then release that. That collapsing, that does not feel good. Not good for us either. So we roll the shoulders, open that breastbone. And again, last time, opening up. And then don't collapse, just release out of that. Bring yourself forward. Take hold of the back of your thighs. Lift your heels up, draw the toes towards you, lift the feet. Find that place where you're just tilting back, no rounded back, it's just a tilt back. Now, if you're feeling you've got the balance today, you can stretch those legs out. Remember, you're not rounding, you're keeping that back, you're in a V position. And then bend those knees. You're still facing the front. Take the feet down. Take your right arm and slide down on that right side now. We're on the other side. So feet are flexed. You're lifting those ribs up away from the mat. Feet are flexed. Top leg comes up and down. And up and down. You're pushing that heel away. So reach the leg long, push it away, and up, and up, and up. Now lift the leg up in line with your hip, and here's circles. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, reverse it. 1 and 2 and 3, stay absolutely still. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Keep that leg hovering above the bottom leg. Slide the legs forward to that angle, and here's our kicks. 1 and back. And kick and back. Flex and flex. And back, kick, and kick. Keep those ribs lifted. Pull in the belly. Last time, flex and flex. Bring it back, and then bring it forward. And once again, if you can bend it, take it in front or behind. Find your place, how your hips are feeling today. Wherever you are, you can see if you can reach for that leg, bottom leg. 1, up and down, up and down, up. And up, and up, and up. Keep the foot flexed, lead with that inner thigh. And 4 more, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Lower that leg, top leg on top of bottom leg, bend your knees, feet are flexed, open that top knee, and close, and open. These are clams. Wonderful exercise to strengthen the hips. You have a lot of emphasis on strengthening the hips. Because what are the places that tend to fracture first? Hips and wrists. So we do a lot of work to strengthen those hips. Now close your knees, open the feet. Close the feet, open the knees. Close and open, close and open, open, close, open, and open, and open. Last time. And then close and then bring those legs forward at an angle, knee on top of knee. So you really have a right angle. Keep those feet flexed. Top leg comes up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, up and down and up and down. Looks good. Two more. 1 and 2. Now hold the leg up in line with your hip, and here's the circles. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Reverse in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Hover it, lower it down. Arm comes forward, that bottom arm. Clap the palms together, and then top arm goes across your body for that delicious hip stretch. This is the only thing we do that's akin to a rotation. It's not a rotation, we're going straight across. Breathe into that up hip, and bring up that top arm. Take it to the bottom arm. Use that top arm, push yourself on up. Ready for our on our back again. So, swing those legs around and come down to your belly. Back extension is so important to keep our back strengthened. So bend your elbows, take the hands behind your back. Bend at the knees, flex your feet. Your nose is turned to the right. The pelvis is down. So you have a nice lengthened sacrum at the back. Nice long spine. Pubic bone is down, so no lifting up your bottoms. You're going to flex your feet, you're going to bring the heels towards the bottom. 1 and 2 and 3. Now point your feet, lengthen the legs, turn your gaze forward, grab hold of your fingers, pull those arms down to the heels. Legs are lifted, chest is lifted. Feels so good. And then lower down, turn your nose to the left. And bending, and we go 1 and 2 and 3 and lengthen and reach down. Open the chest. So don't think about lifting from the lower back, more open the chest. Arms don't go up, they go down and back towards your heels. And lower down. We'll do that again one more time, a little faster. Turn the nose to the right. And it's 1 and 2 and 3. Point the feet, gaze forward, stretch those arms back, pressing into those shoulder blades. And last time to the left, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and lengthen away. Now stay here, bring the arms out to a T position. Out in front, you can rotate the palms towards each other if that feels better for your shoulders. Legs are up and we go swimming. You can open those legs a little wider if you'd like. And we go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and hold and lower those arms. Just bend your arms. Drop your forehead down on top of your stacked hands. Bend your knees. Bring the heels together. Open your legs as if you were a frog. Rest your upper body down. Feel that pubic bone long again. Take your inhale. And then exhale, lift the thighs and knees above the mat and lower. And again, lift up and lower and lift and up. 4 more, 1 and down and 2 and down and 3 and down. And last one, 4. Stretch those legs out. Give your hips a little wobble. Slide the hands out. Take the hands by your shoulders. Pushing yourself up, extend those hips back towards your heels. No rounded back, just a nice long arm so you get the stretch through the shoulders, the arms. And then from here, spring forward. Bring the knees together, walk the knees in a little bit closer to your hands. Tuck the toes into the mat. Lift your knees just as we did before, floating up. And then extend your hips. Walk the hands back towards your feet. Lower the feet down. Take the hands into that hip crease. We're in our hip crease position. Take the arms out to the side. Take an inhale. Exhale and stand on up. Reaching those arms. And then reach the arms all the way out. And let's find our weights. 1 kilo, 2 kilos max. So in other classes we will do more weights and we'll do more things on the floor, but this is our class today. So heels together, open those toes, finding your Pilates breath, finding that zipping up through the inner thighs, all the way up. Take the weights in front of you, head of the weights together. Zip up through the center, and down. And zip it up, and down, zip it up, and down, and up, and down, up, and up, and up. So every time you bring those weights up, think about squeezing your bottoms in. Lift up. Lift up. Now we're going to hold the arms up, and then take the arms out to the side. Arms are high, we're going to curl into our shoulders and stretch those arms out. And curl it in, stretch it out, and in, and out, and in, and out. And 2 more. 1, and out, and in, and out. Bring the arms forward. Stabilization, squeeze the glutes, pull in the belly, elbows stay high. We curl in, elbow tips are high, curl into your shoulders, stretch it out. Always check in that you've got the same height from your shoulder to your elbows out. And in, and reach, and in, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Curl it in, lower the elbows down, pick your heels up, and lower those feet down. Bend your knees, come into your hip hinge. Remember that hip hinge. Good. Now, we're going to take our arms in front of us, and then open the arms as we stand up. Hip hinge back, arms come together, and open. Hip hinge, hips go back, back is straight, and come together, and open, and down, and open, and down, and open. Now we stay down in our hip hinge. Back is flat. Take both of the weights into your right hand. Glue the top of your arm bone to your waist, and then we extend that elbow back, and so it's just the lower arm that is working. Keep pulling the belly in. This is your tricep work. And of course it's your glute work because you're in your hip position. And 4 more. 1, and 2. You're not swinging it. And 3, and 4. Change so you've got both weights in both hands. And just come on up. Bend your knees, hip hinge. Both weights in your left now. Glue that upper arm to your waist. Take the weights back, and in, and back, and in. Just curling in from the elbow. Try not to drop the head. Your gaze is forward, head and spine in the same plane. And let's do 4 more. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Change to both hands, have both weights. And come up to standing. Widen your legs as wide as your mat or wider than your hips. And just do a little turn out here from the hips. We're going to bend our knees just slightly. Take your left foot, take it behind the right with the heel up on that left side. It's a little curtsy, step wide, and do it again on the other side. So right goes behind, bring it back, left goes behind. As you get more comfortable with this, you can bend down a little bit more. So we're breathing the queen. Now let's add our weights. Same arm as leg. Bring the weight across. So you're drawing across, drawing it across, across, across. If you know boxing, this is like an uppercut in boxing. And across, and across, and across. Now stay with the right one back, the heel is up. It's going to be bend, and bend, and bend, and bend, and bend, and bend. Two more, 1 and 2. Step wide, left comes behind, and bend and curl, bend and curl, bend and curl, curl. Palm is up, palm is up. Don't let that weight drop. 4 more, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And step it wide. Back into that wide position. Hip hinge, take the arms out in front of you. If that feels comfortable to you, you don't have to. You can keep the arms down. And then we stand up. And then we send our hips back and we come up. Send our hips back and up and in and out. 4 more, bring the weights together. Here's 2, send those sits bones back, and 3, and 4, come on up. Pivot those toes in, walk your feet in. Now comes the fun part, we're going to do some stomping. So we're going to do 10 to the right, 10 to the left. So we go, pick up the whole foot, 2, 3, and then stay in one spot, 6, 7, 8, 9, and left. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we go left side. 2, 3, 4, we're just going to stay here. Keep that marching, keep the stomping. Impact up through the femurs, into the hips. Keep the stomping going, 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 going. Start to widen your feet. Widen your feet. Widen your feet. That's it. That's it. Now, just stop here. Pick up your heels. Boom, boom, boom. Heels down, heels down, heels down. Feel that lovely impact come up through the bones. Bang, 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 bang. Bring the feet together and do it here. Like the heartbeat. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Boom, 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 boom. 10 more. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. And don't just stop. Just march those feet just a little bit. March them out. And then we come to a stopping place. Next class we'll do more weights, but now we're going to do some balance. We'll hang on to our weights because that just adds a little bit more impact and a little bit more weight for us. Not that we want any more weight, but we will keep it here for our strengthening. So take your right leg out to the right, the opposite you. There it is. Shift your weight into that left leg. Draw your shoulders open. You can take the hands on the hips with those weights. And then shift into that left leg. Pick up that right leg and tap it down. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. We've got 10. We're going to hold this last one. Hold it here. See if you can take the arms away from each other here. Much more weight once you add the 1 kilo on each side, roll the shoulders back and then lower down. Bring your feet under your hips again. Other side, so here's your left, standing on your right. You can slightly bend that standing leg. And then we pick it up and we go 1 and 2 and 3. Chest open, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Lift the leg, lift the arms if you want. Hold and hold. Good, and lower that down. Let's bring the left foot close to the right foot. Lift up the heel, slide that leg up just a little bit from the floor. You know the floor is always there to go back to. Now can you bring your arms out in front? Can you take them out to the side? Lower the arms as the foot lowers. Bring up that right heel. Bring the foot close to the standing leg. Slide it up. And then take the arms away. Hold and hold. Very nice. And then lower everything down. Good. Take a step forward on your left heel. Send your sit bones back. We've still got our weights, but you don't have to have them. Feel the stretch down the back of that leg. And then let's shift forward and lower the weights down without rounding your back if you can. And then come back up again. Good. Hands on your hips. Draw that heel in. And then extend that leg out to the side. Now you get to really sink into those hips. Or think about taking the hip to the side. Really flex the foot. And then draw that leg in and step behind you. Whole foot down. So now you've got a little bit of a lunge into that right front leg. You feel the stretch down the back now of your leg. And then step the back foot to the front foot. And here is our right one. So on your heel, step it forward. And then send those sit bones back. Find that hip crease. Chest is forward, but not looking up. Just nice opening through the chest. Breathing. And then coming up from that, draw it in, and then take it to the side. Sink into that left hip. Pull those toes back towards you. And then draw that in, make sure your socks on, and step back on that right leg. Lunging into the left, tilting forward. And then stepping that back foot to the right, to the front foot. Now left leg goes back again. Now this time, find your deep lunge. Right, nice flat back. Lift up that back left heel. Now, arms go back behind you. You're going to bring the arms forward as the leg comes up. Take it back behind you. Heel is up. Bring the arms forward as the leg comes up. And then back it goes again. 2 more times, bring the arms forward, leg comes up. Last time. And then if you can hold it, do. Gaze at one spot. Lower the arms, lower the leg. Last time. On the other side, of course. So find your lunge first. Pick up the heel. Arms are back behind you. They're going to need them, so palms are facing you. And then bring that leg up. Take it back behind you. Heel is up. And up. And back. And up. And back. And this time hold it up. If you can, if you want to. Lower the arms, lower the leg. Good. Find your nice standing position that we had when we started. Bring up that left arm. Ground down through that left foot. Breathing. And lowering that arm. And then here is the right one. Lowering down. Here's the left. Here's the right. Hold both arms up. Gaze is forward, head in line with the spine. Shoulders are down. Pick your toes up. Reach the arms. Lift the ribs away from your hips. And then we hip hinge, taking those arms back behind us. Coming on up. Hips go back, arms go back. And up. 2 more times. Back you go. And up. And back, and up, and hold up. Nice long spine. We've decompressed, we've strengthened, we've impacted, done all of that. Bring the arms forward and down. Turn your head to the left, through the center, to the right, and again, without moving anything else. And then last time, coming back to the center. And bring your arms forward, cross your arms over your shoulders. Breathe and just nod yourself, nod your head, open those arms.